Did you know that 1 in 3 Americans now lives past 90? But here's the fascinating part. Only 20% of how long you'll live comes from your genes. The other 80% depends on factors you can control. I've analyzed the latest research from Harvard Medical School and the National Institute on Aging, and they've identified 8 clear signs that predict how long and well you'll live after 70. These aren't complex medical tests. They're simple things you can check today, and more importantly, improve at any age. Some people are living 20 to 30 years beyond 70 with energy and independence, while others struggle much earlier. The difference often comes down to these 8 key indicators I'm about to share. And while you're here, comment the city you're watching from, and don't forget to like and subscribe to join our Wisdom Advice community. 1. Muscle strength and physical resilience. The strongest predictor of how well you'll age isn't your blood pressure or cholesterol. It's your muscle strength. According to research from the National Institutes of Health, people with good muscle strength at 70 are 50% more likely to live past 90 with independence. Think about your daily activities. Can you get up from a chair without using your hands? Can you carry your groceries up a flight of stairs without stopping? Can you lift a gallon of milk with one hand? These simple tasks tell you more about your longevity than most medical tests. After age 50, we naturally lose 1 to 2% of our muscle mass each year unless we actively work to maintain it. This muscle loss, called sarcopenia, is the #1 cause of falls and loss of independence in older adults. But here's the good news. You can build and maintain muscle strength at any age. Let me share a simple test that geriatric specialists use to predict longevity. It's called the sit-to-stand test. Here's what you do. Sit in a chair, cross your arms over your chest, and try to stand up. Then sit back down the same way. Can you do this 10 times in 30 seconds? This simple movement tells doctors a lot about your potential lifespan. Dr. Sarah Thompson from Mayo Clinic tells her patients to focus on 3 everyday movements: standing up from chairs without help, keeping balance while putting on shoes, and carrying groceries without struggling. These basic abilities are actually powerful indicators of how long you'll maintain your independence. The best part? You can improve your strength starting today. Research shows just 2 30-minute strength sessions per week can reverse muscle loss. We're not talking about bodybuilding or heavy weightlifting. Simple activities like standing up from your chair multiple times, doing wall push-ups while waiting for your coffee to brew, or using resistance bands while watching TV can make a real difference. Remember, it's not about getting buff. It's about staying independent and active as you age. 2. Cardiovascular health and walking habits. Let me tell you about Sarah, a 78-year-old who walks 2 miles every morning with her neighbors. When I asked her secret to staying healthy, she laughed and said, "I just never stop moving." Her simple habit tells us something powerful about longevity. It's not about intense exercise, it's about consistent movement. Think about your own daily activities. Can you keep up a conversation while walking? Can you climb a flight of stairs without getting winded? Can you walk around the grocery store without needing to rest? These everyday moments tell you more about your heart health than you might think. They're what doctors call functional fitness, the kind that keeps you independent and active. Your heart is like a car engine. It needs regular use to stay in good condition. Recent studies show that regular walking provides better protection against heart disease than many medications. And unlike medications, walking comes with bonus benefits: better sleep, stronger bones, and a sharper mind. It's nature's perfect medicine. Many people ask me, isn't it too late to start? Here's the encouraging truth. Research shows that people who start walking in their 60s or 70s see significant improvements in their heart health within just months, even if they've been inactive before. Your body is incredibly responsive to movement at any age. The best part about walking is its simplicity. You don't need special equipment or a gym membership. Start with 5 to 10 minutes around your block. If you can talk but can't sing while walking, you're at the perfect pace. Walk with a friend, listen to a podcast, or simply enjoy the outdoors. Make it something you look forward to rather than a chore. Remember, every step counts. Park a little further from the store, take the stairs when you can, or walk while talking on the phone. These small choices add up to make a big difference in how long and well you'll live after 70. The key isn't doing a lot at once, it's doing a little every day. 3. Quality sleep and recovery. Here's something that might surprise you. Your sleep habits might be more important for longevity than your diet or exercise routine. I recently spoke with Tom, an active 85-year-old who told me, "I've never needed an alarm clock. My body knows exactly when to wake up and when to rest." His natural sleep rhythm is one of the clearest signs of healthy aging. Let's talk about what good sleep really looks like as we age. Contrary to popular belief, getting older doesn't mean you should sleep poorly. Being able to fall asleep within 30 minutes of going to bed, sleeping through the night with maybe one brief wake-up, and waking up feeling refreshed, these are signs your body is aging well. What many don't realize is that quality sleep becomes even more crucial after 70. During deep sleep, your body repairs muscles, strengthens your immune system, and clears out harmful proteins from your brain. Think of it as your body's nightly maintenance crew. When this crew gets interrupted night after night, it's like skipping maintenance on your car. Eventually, things start to break down. Pay attention to your daily energy patterns. Do you need a long nap every afternoon? Do you fall asleep as soon as you sit down to watch TV? These might be signs that your nighttime sleep isn't doing its job. The goal isn't to never feel tired, it's to have predictable energy patterns throughout the day. The good news is that you can improve your sleep at any age. Start by keeping a consistent schedule. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. Make your bedroom slightly cool and dark. And here's a tip most people miss. Get some natural sunlight in the morning. It helps set your body's internal clock. Watch out for the common sleep stealers: evening caffeine, too much screen time before bed, and irregular meal times. Even small changes in these areas can make a big difference in your sleep quality. Remember, good sleep isn't just about feeling rested. It's about giving your body the time it needs to keep you healthy and strong for years to come. 4. Emotional health and social connections. Want to know one of the most reliable signs of living past 90? It's not your blood pressure or cholesterol levels. It's how often you laugh with friends. When I visit retirement communities, I always notice that the most vibrant residents are those who have strong social connections. They're the ones having coffee with friends, organizing game nights, or simply chatting in the hallways. Let me tell you about Mary, who just celebrated her 92nd birthday. The secret, she says, isn't just having people around, it's having people who make you feel understood. She's part of a weekly bridge club, not because she loves cards that much, but because these friends have become her support system through life's ups and downs. Your emotional health and social connections work like a shield for your body. When you feel connected and supported, your body produces less stress hormones and more feel-good chemicals that boost your immune system. It's fascinating how a good conversation with a friend can actually change your body's chemistry. Look at your daily interactions. Do you have someone to share good news with? Someone to call when you're feeling down? Someone who makes you laugh until your sides hurt? These connections aren't just nice to have, they're essential for your health. Studies of the world's longest living people show that strong social ties are as important as not smoking. The quality of your relationships matters more than the quantity. You don't need hundreds of friends or a busy social calendar. What you need are a few genuine connections. People who really know you, who check on you, who make you feel valued. Even 1 or 2 close relationships can make a huge difference. If you're feeling isolated, start small. Join a walking group, volunteer at your local library, or take a class at your community center. The key is finding people who share your interests. And don't forget about maintaining existing relationships. A regular phone call to family or old friends can be just as valuable as in-person meetings. Remember, every meaningful connection you make is an investment in your longevity. 5. Mental agility and purpose. I recently met David, an 88-year-old who learns a new language on his iPad every 2 years. "Having something to wake up for keeps me young," he says with a grin. He's living proof that keeping your mind sharp and having a sense of purpose are key signs of longevity. Think of your brain like a muscle. It needs regular workouts to stay strong. But I'm not talking about endless crossword puzzles. Real mental agility shows up in how you handle daily life. Can you learn to use new technology? Are you curious about current events? Can you adapt when your routine changes? These are the signs that predict how well your mind will serve you in later years. Having a purpose is equally important. It doesn't have to be something big. Maybe it's tending a garden, teaching your grandkids a skill, or volunteering at your local food bank. What matters is that you have something that makes you say, "I need to be here for this." People who feel needed tend to live longer, healthier lives. Here's what often surprises people. Your brain can grow new connections at any age. When you learn something new, take on a challenging project, or solve an interesting problem, you're building cognitive reserve. Think of it as your brain's backup system. This reserve helps protect your memory and thinking skills as you age. Start by adding small challenges to your day. Take a different route to the store. Learn to cook a new recipe. Have a deep conversation about something you know nothing about. And most importantly, find something that gives your days meaning. It could be as simple as being the person who makes everyone laugh at family gatherings, or the neighbor who keeps the community bulletin board updated. Remember, staying mentally sharp isn't about competing with others. It's about staying engaged with life itself. 6. Healthy body weight and appetite. Have you noticed how some people seem to naturally maintain a healthy weight as they age, while others struggle with constant ups and downs? A stable weight and healthy appetite after 70 aren't just about looking good. They're clear signs your body is aging well. Let me share what I learned from Rose, an 82-year-old who hasn't changed her belt size in 20 years. "I never diet," she tells me. "I just listen to my body." She still enjoys her meals, eats when she's hungry, and stops when she's satisfied. This natural relationship with food is exactly what doctors look for when predicting longevity. Your appetite is like your body's fuel gauge. Having a good appetite, feeling hungry at mealtimes, and enjoying your food shows your metabolism is working well. But it's not just about being hungry. Watch how you eat. Can you enjoy a meal without rushing? Do you actually taste your food? Are you eating because your body needs it, or just out of habit or emotions? A healthy weight after 70 usually means you can maintain your muscle mass while staying reasonably lean. You don't need to be skinny. In fact, being too thin can be just as risky as being overweight. The key is stability. Small fluctuations are normal, but your weight shouldn't swing dramatically from month to month. The good news is that healthy eating doesn't mean giving up foods you love. It's about balance and portion size. Start by eating slowly. It helps you notice when you're actually full. Make your meals social events when possible. People who eat with others tend to have better eating habits. And trust your body's signals. Eat when you're hungry. Stop when you're satisfied. Remember, your body's needs change as you age. What worked at 50 might not work at 70, and that's perfectly normal. The goal is to find an eating pattern that keeps you energized and healthy, not one that makes you miserable. 7. Blood pressure and disease resistance. You know what impresses doctors most about healthy 80 and 90-year-olds? It's not that they never get sick, it's how quickly they bounce back when they do. This resilience, along with stable blood pressure, tells us a lot about how long someone will live. Think of your immune system and blood pressure like your body's defense team. When they're working well, you might notice some simple signs. Cuts heal quickly, colds don't knock you down for weeks, and your blood pressure stays steady even when you're stressed. These aren't just lucky coincidences. They're signs of a strong internal defense system. Let me tell you about Jack, who just turned 85. His doctor recently told him he has the immune system of a 60-year-old. His secret? Nothing dramatic. He washes his hands regularly, gets enough sleep, stays up to date with his vaccines, and takes a daily walk. These simple habits keep his blood pressure steady and his immune system strong. Pay attention to how your body handles stress and illness. Do you recover from infections without needing antibiotics? Does your blood pressure stay stable when you climb stairs? Can you heal from small injuries without complications? These everyday signs tell you more about your health than most medical tests. The good news is that you can strengthen your body's defenses at any age. Start with the basics: consistent sleep patterns, regular movement, and good hand hygiene. Add in some immune-boosting foods like colorful fruits and vegetables. And here's something people often forget. Laughter and relaxation actually boost your immune system and help regulate blood pressure. Remember, a strong immune system and stable blood pressure aren't about never getting sick. They're about handling whatever comes your way with resilience. That's what keeps you healthy and independent in your later years. 8. Sensory health, vision and hearing. Did you know your eyes and ears can tell you a lot about how long you'll stay independent after 70? I recently met Janet, 87, who still drives to her book club every week. Her secret? She's been taking care of her vision and hearing since her 50s. I realized early on, she says, that staying connected to the world means being able to see and hear it clearly. What most people don't realize is that your sensory health affects everything, from your balance and safety to your social life and mental sharpness. When you can see and hear well, you're more likely to stay active, engaged, and independent. Watch for these simple signs. Can you read labels without straining? Can you follow conversations in a noisy restaurant? Can you hear your grandkids when they call? The connection between sensory health and longevity is stronger than you might think. People who maintain good vision and hearing tend to stay socially active, fall less often, and keep their mental sharpness longer. It's not just about quality of life, it's about staying independent and safe. Here's what many don't realize until it's too late. Most vision and hearing problems can be managed if caught early. Don't wait until you're struggling to read or missing half the conversation. Simple things like regular eye checks, protecting your eyes from bright sun, and avoiding loud noises can make a huge difference. And if you do need glasses or hearing aids, think of them like any other tool that keeps you independent, like a car or a phone. The most active and engaged older adults I know aren't the ones with perfect natural vision or hearing. They're the ones who took action early to maintain their sensory health. Remember, staying connected to the world around you is key to living a long, fulfilling life. Your eyes and ears are your windows to that connection. These 8 signs aren't just numbers on a medical chart. They're windows into your future health and independence after 70. The best part? You can start improving each one today, no matter your age. Whether it's taking a short walk, getting your hearing checked, or calling an old friend, small steps make a big difference. I'd love to hear which of these signs surprised you the most. Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this information valuable, don't forget to subscribe for more science-backed tips on living a longer, healthier life. Remember, it's never too early or too late to invest in your longevity.